I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Many young men started down a false path to their true destiny. Time and fortune usually set them aright. Why should I be afraid now? Strange men have come to kill me ever since I was 12 years old. I don't trust society to protect us. I have no intention of placing my fate in the hands of men whose only qualification is that they manage to con a block of people to vote for them. It's not personal, Sonny. It's strictly business. Any profession was worthy of respect to men who, for centuries, earned bread by the sweat of their brows. I respect those who tell me the truth no matter how hard it is. Time erodes gratitude more quickly than it does beauty. There are things that have to be done, and you do them, and you never talk about them. You don't try to justify them. They can't be justified. You just do them. Then you forget it. Women and children can be careless, but not men. Don't tell me that you're innocent, because it insults my intelligence, and it makes me very angry. The richest man is the one with the most powerful friends. My father is a businessman trying to provide for his wife and children and those friends he might need someday in a time of trouble. He doesn't accept the rules of the society we live in because those rules would have condemned him to a life not suitable to a man like himself, a man of extraordinary force and character. Great men are not born great, they grow great. A friend should always underestimate your virtues and an enemy overestimate your faults. Revenge is a dish best served cold. He made no empty promises, nor the craven excuse that his hands were tied by more powerful forces in the world than himself. The lawyer with the briefcase can steal more money than the man with the gun. A man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. Never hate your enemies. It affects your judgment. All of these men were good listeners, patient men. They had one other thing in common. They were those rarities, men who had refused to accept the rule of organized society, men who refused the dominion of other men. There was no force, no mortal man, who could bend them to their will unless they wished it. Never let anyone know what you are thinking. Your enemies always get strong on what you leave behind. Nothing was more calming, more conducive to pure reason, than the atmosphere of money. What would the world come to if people kept carrying grudges against all reason? That has been the cross of Sicily, where men are so busy with vendettas they have no time to earn bread for their families. The strength of a family, like the strength of an army, lies in its loyalty to each other. It was not perhaps the warmest friendship in the world. They would not send each other Christmas gift greetings, but they would not murder each other. That was friendship enough in this world, all that was needed. Behind every successful fortune there is a crime. Among reasonable men, problems of business could always be solved. My father assured him that either his brains or his signature would be on the contract. Mothers are like cops. They always believe the worst. I believe in America. America has made my fortune. A man who is not a father to his children can never be a real man. Mr. Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news at once. Power wears out those who do not have it. You let women dictate your actions, and they are not competent in this world, though certainly they will be saints in heaven while we men burn in hell. I don't like violence, Tom. I'm a businessman. Blood is a big expense. Accidents don't happen to people who take accidents as a personal insult. Never tell anyone outside the family what you are thinking again. In Sicily, women are more dangerous than shotguns. He should be careful. It's dangerous to be an honest man. We are all honorable men here. We do not have to give each other assurances as if we were lawyers. Italians have a little joke that the world is so hard a man must have two fathers to look after him, and that's why they have godfathers. I have learned more from the streets than in any classroom. I'm not interested in things that don't concern me. Friendship is everything. Friendship is more than talent. It is more than the government. It is almost the equal of family. Never get angry, the Don had instructed. Never make a threat. Reason with people.